Welcome back, Rat Pack. The Walking Dead takeover has begun. Volume 22, A New Beginning. So basically, Walking Dead does what The Walking Dead does and tells you the same story, but with a different little twist on it this time, like always. Um, so yeah, it starts off with Alexandria's people on horseback, uh, working off a horde, or actually it starts off with some new people on thing, whatever this you'd call this thing. Um, so yeah, they're basically on that, and then yeah, so basically then this shit happens. See, that's their thing tipped over, and then turns out Alexandria people have learned how to make how the hordes travel in packs. Of course, hordes travel in packs. The fucking hordes, idiot. Um, but basically, they figure out the way the hordes travel, and they're trying to skew them away from civilization, away from Alexandria, away from Hilltop, and the kingdom. So they're pretty good at that. But then they run the horde into this new group of folks. One person dies, and it gets to the point where I'm like, or see here, here's them hoarding off the horde. A lot of zombies. But where is it? There's this part at the bottom here. How the black dude's like, our friend died because those people and blah 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 blah. And the chick's like, they just fucking saved our life, yo. And he's like, don't mean I gotta be happy about it. Blah. We're still doing that. We're still getting pissed when people die when hordes attack. It happens. 22 volumes in. Carl looks old. So yeah, they basically run, and then I believe that's Jesus. That's Jesus, right? The dude with the man bun, or the bun, as normal people call it. Um, yeah, he even says it's Jesus. What I'm talking about. So basically, Jesus talks to them about how if you keep up with the TV show where Eric finds Rick and everybody, and he's like, I got this great place to tell you about. It's super awesome. And they're doing the same shit. They're telling them, we got this place, you won't believe it, it's unbelievable, and they're like, tell us about it. And they're like, I'd rather show you. Come with me in the apocalypse. And then Rick wakes up, and he finally has a new hand. There you go. Here's his routine. Right? He got the whole thing, and then he's putting his hand on, and it works. His legs also, he also has a fake leg now. See, there you go. There's his hand now. Got it? Cool thing. Yeah, I'm gonna speed this up now, or I'll show you Carl as well. See how much older Carl looks now? You see him good? Right here? Look how much older he looks. He's got something to talk to Rick about. Gosh darn it. But they also call Andrea mom, which I thought was a big step. And here's a huge picture of what Alexandria looks like now. They got their whole shit together. They got horses and all kinds of stuff. Basically, everything's going great for people in the hill or on Alexandria. Rosita's still alive. They got her on horseback right over here. Here? Yeah. There you go. So yeah, everything's great for them. It's all working out fine and dandy. Here's Rick talking to the new people like he's that dude in the TV show, or like they did way back when. Asking them questions, what you did, how'd you get here, how long did you survive, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here's the shocker. Carl, they do a whole monologue of Carl talking to a dark figure, or talking in the shadows. And he's talking to Negan. Negan's still prisoner. There he is. Remember, he's gonna die of lousy fuck, and blah 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 blah. So he's still a prisoner. Carl's talking to him. He still wants to kill him. Carl's trading things. He's building little sculptures and trading them for other things, which is how everybody works. Where's the thing? Let's collect. Oh, and they have Andrea asking questions to the new group's leader. Yeah, here you go. There's this collection of things in the top one. Right there. Nice picture of it. Yeah. So yeah, and then this is a key point to the volume. It's Ken and Marcus. Basically just two dudes on patrol. They went too far. They ran into a horde and got. Okay, shit happened. Oh my god. Look. Ah! Basically, Carl wanted to talk to Rick about moving to the hilltop. And Rick agrees that he could do that. And then they head out. They go on a thing. Dude breaks his leg. That was on the thing. Kind of Marcus. Here was a big plot twist that they did. They had the new group of people snooping around because they don't trust Rick and the group, and this is too good to be true. Same thing you heard in the last stories, and what you heard on the television show. That's what I mean as they do the same thing, but then they tell it a little bit different. This is them finding Negan, and Negan's pleading that he's tortured, and they're keeping him in prison, and Rick's evil, and you gotta help him, but they're like, nah, we know what torture people look like, and you seem pretty good. And, yeah, here's the dude. Yeah, here's Marcus and Ken out in the wilderness. They found a thing, and Ken's got a broken leg. And there's a horde walking away from them. Carl and Rick leaving to the hilltop, or making it to the hilltop, I don't remember. Yeah, when they first get there, it's raining, there's a hilltop. Marcus freaks out and says that the dead people were talking. There's a big plot point. They don't believe him. They say he's crazy, blah, 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 blah. Here's Sophia being a badass because someone was trying to hurt her or something like that. And then some kid snitched and she came to the rescue. Carl and Sophia probably going to get back together, maybe be a thing. Carl gets an apprenticeship because everybody's doing great. At probably a year or two passed. Nobody knows. But Civilization's doing awesome. Maggie is still running the hilltop, and she has a little baby called Herschel, and she's still taking care of Sophia. And here's another thing The Walking Dead does perfect. You think it's going. Here's Carl, Sophia, and Rick and Maggie and little Herschel watching the sunset, talking about it's boring and it's great and everything's cool. And here's the new group. Oh no, that's not the new group. I need to go back a bit. Yeah. Oh, here it is. So yeah, you got Maggie and Rick talking about the sunset and how it's boring and how so much has changed, and they couldn't believe it. And then you got Andrea and Eugene talking on this page. And then you turn the page, and oh my god, look, they're kidnapping Maggie, and they're gonna ask her some serious questions. That's the plot point. See here is a splash page of Rick and Maggie looking at the sunset, and it's beautiful. And then here's the thing. Here's the big adrenaline pumping battle that you've been looking for. Here's Maggie sent a group to go find Ken because Marcus talked about leaving him in a barn. Some shit went down. got attacked by a horde. My phone just hit the floor. It's amazing, isn't it? And here you go. This dude heard him talking. Here's the dramatic splash page. Are you getting your adrenaline pumped yet? Are you pumped? You won't believe it. The dude done sewed the zombie head on his face. Ah! The dead were talking and wielding knives. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh my, Jesus Christ. You see it? The new baddies. Don't you fucking move. Don't you dare move. Don't you dare get move a muscle. I got shot up shotgun to your face. And I got a zombie sewn on my face. So basically they did a Death of the Family Batman. Joker. They do this to me every time. They find a way to suck you right back in when you're like, this is the same fucking thing I read. It's the same thing. The new group comes, they don't trust them. It's all good. Some stuff goes down, and then oh, here's a new bitty badass. So yeah, that's Volume 2, A New Beginning. Or not Volume 2, Volume 22, A New Beginning. This is it, guys, The Walking Dead Takeover. Stick around or come back Sunday for the Fear the Walking Dead recap episode review of the premiere episode. I'm not super hyped, but I'm in it. I'm in it for a couple episodes at least. We'll see what happens. How's it going? But before that, let me check. Yeah, that'll be on the 23rd. So next Friday, the 21st, I'm gonna try to have Volume 23 read and reviewed. I think I'll be able to do it. I was able to get through this one real quick. So yeah, come back for that for Friday. Actually, why don't you just subscribe so you don't have to come back and look for it? It'll pop up in your thing. Thanks for sticking around. Peace.